What a night. What a season. Roger Maris Jr. was not in the building, but he was on Twitter last night. One of the things he posted, Aaron Judge is the new clean home run king. All the young kids who watched Aaron Judge set the single season record for home runs, you finally have someone to revere. No more trying to explain how someone could possibly hit 73 home runs. That's obviously one of the many storylines that come from this. Buster Olney is up with us early this morning. So it's 62, and it's a number that no player has ever hit without being connected to performance-enhancing drugs. By now, everybody knows it. So, Buster, what's the right way to write this story this morning?
Yeah, I saw what Roger Maris Jr. tweeted, and I think his perspective reflects that of a lot of baseball fans, but here's a simple reality. The single-season home run king is Barry Bonds. He hit 73 homers. That said, what Aaron Judge accomplished this year is the greatest season for any player ever because of the context, because there is drug testing, because there are PED penalties, and because hitting has never been more difficult in baseball. The batting average is way down, and yet in that context, Aaron Judge hit 16 more homers than any other player. He had an adjusted OPS this year of over 211. He's flirting with a triple crown as we go into the last day. It's been an incredible year for him, and I think he's at the top of the mountain in terms of having the greatest season of any player.
And oh, by the way, he'll be a free agent when the season comes to an end. He turned down $213 million before the year. We were saying in the meeting this morning, it's the greatest bet-on-yourself year in the history of sports. How much money do we think he made himself with this season?
Greeny, the contract he's going to get in the offseason is going to start with the number 3, as in $300 million. And think about the fact that the Yankees offer in the spring was $213.5 million. I think the pressure on the Yankees is going to be so great that they're going to have to blow up their typical conservatism, and they're going to have to make him a huge offer. And I can tell you this, people around baseball are skeptical that he would leave the Yankees, that they would actually let him leave. That said, there is going to be an opportunity for an inspired owner of another team, maybe it's the Giants, to jump in with a big number. And you know what? Aaron Judge would absolutely fit perfectly for what the Mets need. Owner Steve Cohen knows that his team needs a big injection of power, and there's no bigger injection of power in baseball these days than Aaron Judge.
It would really be something else. Buster, so how would you handicap the possibility that his 62nd home run in a season winds up being the last one he hits as a Yankee?
Yeah, I think I go back and forth on this all the time. I do think a team will jump in with a bigger number than what the Yankees are going to offer. I think that number is going to come from the San Francisco Giants. I know they're waiting in the weeds for the offseason to begin, and they're going to pursue Judge, who, of course, grew up about 100 miles from their ballpark. I am going to be curious to see if Steve Cohen, the Mets owner, who's a great collector of art, will look at Aaron Judge and say, that's the piece I must have. I think I generally share the skepticism of a lot of executives with other teams that he actually will leave the Yankees, that the Yankees will let him get away.
So 50-50? I mean, is that's I was looking for, is it a 50-50 shot? Is it less than that he leaves?
I'm riding the fence. I'm going to say 60-40 that he stays with the Yankees.
That's what I was looking for. He's Robert Stanberry Olney III. Much more from him. And on this as we go, Judge chasing history brought out some big stars in Dallas last night, including Cowboys pass rusher Micah Parsons, who was there to see 62. He tweeted out a picture with Judge and his ticket signed by the Slugger. And that's not all. The Rangers account tweeted a photo of Parsons, Michael Gallup, and the quarterback Dak Prescott, all there to see it. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.